Here we are on the Euro New Zealand. This is actually the 5 minute. It's a trade I've just got in. It's actually a higher time frame AB equals CD pattern with higher time frame candlestick formations confirmation, and the lower time here 5 minute range bound double bottom and back pattern entry. So an awful lot there to take in. So first thing to do is let's do the higher time frame analysis. Very small amount of risk this for potential large amount of reward. Let's go out to the daily time frame, and a lot of confluence here, so it'd be lovely to see this thing go on and win. So you can see we're here at the moment. We had a rejection candle there. The RSI went overbought at 19. We also have a psychological number 170-100. We also have this area tested multiple times. Look further left, we have this zone tested as well many times. Here as well we've seen plenty of reactions at this zone. Is there anything further left? Yep, we have this as well. So and this as well, so really quite a key area here where we've seen a reaction in the past. Let's go to the 240, and you can really see that area here now that's been respected. And we do have more confirmation here on the 240. Okay, so what we have here is we have a very bearish run followed by a higher high, higher close candle, and then since then these have been indecision candles. So this one right here, indecision. This one is a hammer. Not much to talk about on that one. This one's a rejection candle. This one's an indecision candle. So you can see really since we've had that higher high, higher close, this is just consolidation, sideways movement, and most of these candles are rejection candles. So higher high, higher close and rejection candles at that zone. Let's drop to the 60-minute time frame, and here if we just move the structure level up to this zone here, you can see in fact I'm just going to put another structure level on here as well, so you can see we've actually been range bound here. So we've actually got this area here that's been adhered to, and then we've got this zone here that's been adhered to as well. You will see this clearer on the 15-minute, but just before I do that, what I want to do is show you this AB equals CD pattern. Actually it's a harmonic move, this coming down into this zone here, so we haven't quite reached that level, but these things are not always exact, you know, they can complete before or just after, and we do have quite a lot of confluence here. And in fact if you just look on the last hourly candle, we had a big bearish candle followed by a hold candle, indecision candle, and this is where we're trading right now. Let's drop to the 15-minute where we can see this range clearer. Okay, so you can now see, in fact I'm just going to delete those and I'm just going to put my own line on here, just like that. You can now see this entire area up here. So we've been rejection, 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 and then I'm going to do exactly the same here, and you can see now this area. Again, it's the hourly really that's holding, because we do have a break below here on the 15, but you can actually see it better on the 15. So it looks like this, and then we've got a nice pole here, so you can actually look at this as a high type flag, but I'm looking at this more as range bound. And what we do also have is we have the market making a nice rally lower, and then we have sideways consolidation. But what we also have here is a back pattern, so you can use that as an entry to play for a retest of the range. And since this is a equal measured move and we're looking at holding on the dailies, and we have 240 higher high, higher close, we can also look for a 382 of the bigger harmonic move. And so if I now bring back on the orders, you'll actually be able to see the ridiculous risk to reward that I've got. I don't need to be 7 pips, that'll do there. So okay, using the pattern as the entry, We did have the RSI confirmation here on the 15 as well, oversold at around 15. So it does mean that my stop only needs to go below the lowest point, and that has meant that my stop is at 17088, and I am playing for a retest here of the range, so that I can move to break even and hold to see if we actually get the breakout. So this actually means that I'm risking on this trade 17 pips for a potential 55 to target ones, and target twos there 151. So this will be a beauty of a trade if it does come off. And there we go. We'll come back when we have a little bit more of an update on this trade. And we're back for the final update on this trade, and as you can see, I've lost my 17 pips. Even the best opportunities sometimes just don't come off. This was a very good opportunity for me, but nevertheless, there we go, minus 17 pips.